love in the room. Well, if it's in our loving tongue, baby, it's love in the room. Don't whine on me here, lady. It's love in the room. If he wanna fight and stray, it's love in the room. We playing with House Monday in the ladies' room. Don't worry, us. She said, you're giving topic to Aruna. Study your place. Your woman outside with cousin whole day. You can't see face. The story end up on ladies' room. You disappear without trace. Voila. If all she know is papi show and stress outside, it's love in the room. If you wanna have to girl, take care, they bust the files. Well, if it's in her loving tongue, baby, it's love in the room. Don't whine on me here, lady. It's love in the room. If he wanna fight and stray, it's love in the room. We playing with House Monday in the ladies' room.
All right, so I think we're good to go. Good morning to everybody. Welcome inside of your ladies' room for today. It is Wednesday. It is midweek. So shout out to everybody. Y'all come in. Let's get this show on the road. I hope you guys are doing good today. Don't forget to hit that share button so that other persons can be a part of the live today as well. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning to the public and the people, the patrons of the ladies' room. The regulars come in, share up the live, you know.
You want everybody, by. You know, the regulars all over, You want everybody. Yeah, so guys, if you're on the frequency, just take a moment, join us on the live. Know what I mean? And you could also hit us up on WhatsApp 4409595. You could call into the program as well, so that you can let your voices be heard, let your opinions be heard. You know what I mean? How was the evening, boss?
It was excellent, you know. We're preparing to travel soon, as I said. So it was a nice little practice last night, as I would have said.
Okay, where you guys heading?
Heading to St. Kitts Heritage. We're doing fire to dance over at the ECCB. Yeah, so that's supposed to be fun. Real fun.
Okay. So you're part of the play or the...
I do the sound effects for the plays these days, you know. The sound cues, the music that plays throughout the plays, etc.
Okay, do one of the sound effects over here.
What I suppose. I can't make thunder and lightning sounds with my mouth.
We just want to make sure you're ready and you're not ready. Fire. Red slip. Is a red slip or
God,
a pink slip? Fired.
Nah, unfireable in the rule and thing. High
Nice,
job
nice,
security.
nice. But in terms of that whole world, in terms of acting, putting on shows and all of that, I know Pops has been at the helm of Heritage for years and years and years. But what about you though? Have you is that something you see yourself continuing? Keeping that fire burning in the family.
Well, I see Renee on stage now, so I can't talk too much because I would have never thought Renee would have been on stage doing anything. So who knows in the future, maybe you might see me on stage. I have a couple people ask me all the time why I'm not on stage, etc. But I've just never been so much of an actor in spite of all the spoken word and stuff and other ways creative. I've been blessed to be able to help them out with the sound, etc. because of the turn my career to. Yeah.
Do you do any of the writing at all, or?
No. That is completely Christopher the Riggs. He writes his plays.
Okay.
Don't get me in trouble when I reach home there. Alright? Okay.
Alright. So, big up to the boss. Big up to
the boss one
Uncle
time.
Chris. Yeah. Mr. The Riggs, that's. Alright, so let's see who's on the live. Terrence is here. Good morning. Shantae. Zavid Seals, good morning. Michelle is here, Lindy's here, Maureen is here, good morning, Valerie. Kofi, my brother, Wagwan.
Wagwan coffee. It's our vibes.
Jay, Linda, Shantae, do up the thing, and then we get the show started. So, this morning, right, we want to get to know the artist a little bit. So, over the last, this is day number 3, so over the last 2 days, I've taken it pretty easy on you. I've tried not to, dive in too much and so on, but this is day number 3. We break the ice. So we need to get to know the artist a little bit. We already know about your music and your groovy and your studio home and the 9 songs you give us in 2025. We already know about that. You want to know the flip side of things now. What does Rigi do in his spare time, in his nocturnal moments?
Nocturnal. Hey, why?
Yeah, so Rigi, tell us what are some of the things that you enjoy doing in your spare time? Tell us.
I hardly have spare time, honestly. I'm always working on something, trying to get a song done for somebody, trying to get something sold, trying to do my own stuff as well. But I enjoy playing football.
Okay.
I enjoy having conversations with my friends. I would hit them up once or twice, sending them jokes, always 40 jokes for the good time, etc. And
I find that it's a liar, doesn't get nothing.
you just get memes, you just ignore them. You have disappearing messages on and it does
Me?
disappear. You have disappearing messages on. It has disappeared within 24 hours. Don't let me put you on blast this morning. Your messages disappear in 24 hours. You can check it right now. Anyway, so you won't get your memes and things, but the others who have disappearing messages off, they'll get their memes, they'll get their laughs, etc.
Okay.
You stand corrected.
No.
Oh.
You sent me a message this morning, so I'll let the 24 hours pass.
Oh.
And then I'll come here and we'll see what is what. Hold on.
You sent me
Right
messages yesterday. Where the messages from yesterday?
It's right there. It's literally
Okay.
right there.
All right, we shall see.
I'm seeing it.
We shall see.
Yesterday, it's right there. All right, so I'm gonna ask you some questions, right? Okay, like I said, we're just trying to get to know you. What kind of guy you are? You said that you've been single for 6 years.
Wow, that's crazy. I have been single for some time. Yes, for some time.
No, before the program, you were rather specific. You are rather specific.
Well,
So
I told you that off air. I didn't know you was gonna say that on here, but yes, I have been single.
That's well, I mean, Miss. You say you and Mrs. Langain is good. You say she's like a mentor to you, so she could tell you that radio is unpredictable.
Okay, all right.
She could tell you that.
I hope you remember
So you
that.
can't come in here
Okay.
and unexpected thing, whatever. You gotta be prepared for anything. So 6 years, you said, right? What's the reason for that? I mean, you don't have to dive into it, but
So hold on. you're acting like, okay, if
I mean,
somebody
share with us.
if
share with
somebody
us.
not
I
in
mean,
a relationship, there must be a reason for that, you know. Is the default
6 years
is everyone walking outside right now
Bro,
in a relationship?
6 years is like a lot of years. So we just want to know, you know.
Wanna know what?
We just want to know.
Just
what's up.
have not entered into a serious partnership with anyone during that time. You know, the default, as I say, is not necessarily in a relationship. You know? Not everybody walking outside. If you go outside and have a survey now and just ask everybody, are they in a relationship? You'll be surprised at the answers. Not everybody in a relationship at the particular time.
Ways. Wow, what kind of question is on the live trend? Yo!
Well, I know from the time you say that,
Yeah.
Jackie and them probably, if they're there, what do you ask me?
What kind of question is that? So, Ricky, the people would like to know. I'm just reading the comments here. I'm just reading the comments. Someone says no man or woman is truly single.
Well, it depends on how you define single or the relationship. What does it mean to be in a relationship, Karen?
Bro, we don't have time for the philosophy and thing here. Like not that type of program. We just asking a question. Oh God. What does it mean to be in a relationship? Okay. I could take that one. Being in a relationship is defined as having you know, persons who you
Wait a minute. You start wild already. When that plural come out already, hold on, wait.
no well, listen. There are different types of relationships.
Okay, alright.
You know, there are
Go on,
different types.
go on.
Just 2 weeks ago, we saw one being exposed in a certain newspaper. So,
Hey.
I mean, yeah. But, all right, so you define it. You are the island scholar of 2012.
I don't want to describe anything, you know.
So
That-
you define it.
Okay, disclaimer. As I said, I'm not in a relationship currently.
We know.
A relationship is a partnership between two people, you know, in which they seek to meet each other's emotional, physical, and otherwise other types of needs. That's what I see it as.
So if you just what if like your needs are being met but without commitment? Is that a relationship?
There are different types and categories of relationships. You know, some people might argue in their definition that's not a relationship, but you know, some people have open relationships. Some people have, you know, they're friends with the benefits and that sort of thing. You know, I don't have much experience in these areas.
Oh, I'm sure.
So-
I'm sure. I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure.
Disclaimer. You know, don't
I'm
go
quite
and say,
sure.
Riggy say don't clip man and say Riggy say this, etc. Alright, so yeah.
But now you're saying there are different types of relationship, but your previous statement was that you have not been in a relationship. So which type of relationship have you not been in?
I have not been in a committed relationship.
Now we get in somewhere. Now we get in somewhere. Okay. So you haven't been in a committed one. Alright, cool. Say less. Someone says there are future relationships. Most of us are in situationship or just in the boats.
Or in the boats. What's time I had that one?
Or
What
in
that
the
one mean?
boats.
Or in the boats.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby.
We didn't know what that.
Don't rock the boat, baby. Yeah, no, but that real talk is like situationship. That really reading boy. And I mean, I myself, you know, I don't, you know, have experience with these things, being of the creme de la creme crop of the male species. But I mean, I have friends and I go on the block and I go to the bars and I hear things.
Where say it as go?
What's this look on your face?
This boss say you just go on the block and hear things.
I hear things.
Which
you know,
block?
I hear things, brother. I'm just saying. So I know that, you know, situationship is rampant in our society, especially by your side of this. So
My side, we living in the same direction. You know. If we had to go home right now, we had to drive in the same
in
direction.
the same direction, not the same zip code. Get it
You
right.
live in less than 5 minutes from where I live. So it's the same side.
All Wester Hall man does do is lie.
Wow. Okay. Alright.
Ja, that is crazy. Big up from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Kevin. Big up. So, Ricky, like I said, you know, we getting to know you this morning, and because I have a couple topics for the other programs, and I know this is your first time in this part of the ladies' room, so we just trying to slowly but surely, you know, get you into it. So now that we have established that there are different types of relationships, let me ask you a question now. Do you think that it is actually possible? We're talking love now. Do you actually think that it's possible to love two people at the same time?
I would say yes. I would say yes. It's possible to love two people at the same time. But the problem is
There we go.
the problem is expressing this love to different people without, you know, being open about what's happening and being clear about what the expectations are, etc. When people don't know what's happening, you understand, they might assume that you're having an exclusive relationship, exclusive partnership, and then someone gets hurt on the way because you didn't make everything clear.
Sometimes what I've seen is that, you know, clarity is good. Don't get me wrong. Clarity is good. Communication is good and all of that. But sometimes when you be a little too honest, a little too clear, you don't end up reaching nowhere, because, you know.
Well, hold on, wait, where is this? Where is this location that you're trying to reach, or we trying to reach? That you say, you know, if we this or this, or if we are this, we wouldn't reach there. Where's this location we're trying to reach?
The promised land.
That is something like a land built on any sort of promises at all.
promised
Like,
land.
what is the promised land? What is the promised land? Where is this land? Where is this promised land?
I'll have to paint you a picture.
All right, Van Gogh. All right, Da Vinci.
I'll have to paint you a picture. You know, but so you say yes once you communicate well, once you.
Yeah, it's possible. Not everyone's going to go for that, mind you.
Right.
Not everybody is suited for that sort of thing, but I think it's possible. Yeah.
But how do you, if you love like two women at the same time, let's say two women at the same time, how do you decide which one you're actually gonna be exclusive with and which one you're gonna leave behind?
Well, you should know I'm way too lazy to know the answer to that question. You know, it's just too much work for me personally to be involved with two people at the same time. However, you know, you have to ask somebody how they just do it in real life. I can't give you that answer. You know, I guess they have discussions like mature people and scheduling, etc.
Well, yes, watch thing. Bonnie says you could love up to 4 because your heart have 4 chambers.
Woo! First time I hear that one.
Yo!
4 chambers. First time I hear that one. There's some science.
You can love up to 4 persons because your heart have 4 chambers. I never heard that yet.
4 chambers, boy. Alright.
Never heard that yet. A chamber per guy, Bonnie. A chamber per guy. Okay. It's not me that say. I just read the comments. Okay. Okay. So, but this explains a lot, you know. You know, sometimes you're wondering, why the woman not doing this? Why she acting this way? Da 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 da. Sometimes you're just getting a single chamber. You know? She really.
You have the whole lot.
She.
You have a portion.
You have
a
everything,
quarter.
brother. You have everything. You have everything. You have everything.
You have a quarter.
A little portion of the love you get. That is why she behaving so. That is why you get nothing when the night come because it's a little chamber, you know. So it's a little chamber. Somebody else got today, so today is not your chamber day. Today is just not your chamber day. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's why I love this program because you learn a lot. You learn a lot.
Jackie say about 10 chambers in your heart.
Me?
10?
No. You see, I am right now. I am on the road of enlightenment.
Enlightenment.
Yeah, I'm on the road of enlightenment.
Okay.
So I don't have time to mix and dilly dally in these matters.
All right. Okay.
You know, I'm just here for the comments.
Just say for the comments. You meditate in the morning and thing. You face the sun and meditate in the morning. All right.
I on the road to enlightenment. So this life you all live, you know, as superstars, you know.
So, Precious say you can't love with your heart these days. It's too risky. So, what are we supposed to
Precious,
love
why it is too risky to love with your heart? Explain that to us. If you have a phone, better yet call me 440-9595. Why can't you love with your heart these days? I'm interested in that. Tell me. Love is a gift. Someone says love is a gift and humans love giving gifts. So we love loving. We love giving love. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see the lack of representation of monogamous thoughts in the chat today. I find everybody, you know, on the side of
Everybody on badness. I love it. Everybody on badness. I like that, you know. This is my type of program.
All right, okay.
When everybody on
Okay.
badness. Listen. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, morning time. Karim, you seem to like this topic a lot, right? Whether or not you can love multiple persons at the same time. I want to suggest to you that you ask yourself this question.
Oh, God.
Ask yourself to define the love that you're referring to, right? And also, in the opposite, ask yourself this question. I'll ask you, guest Reggie, the question, can you be in a committed relationship that with someone that you don't love? Question.
It's... I like the latter.
the latter question.
Can you be committed to someone that you don't love? I like that. I don't think so, you know, because from what I've seen is like, because that whole connection is not there in terms of the chemistry and everything, it's like you always desire more, you know. The coitus could be good, they could be, no, for real, they could be meeting other needs and everything like that, but there's just that element of connection that comes with being in love with that person.
Okay.
You know? So once that is not there, it's just like sometimes it can even feel like you're just going through the motion. You know? No matter what, whether you guys going out, whether you guys doing an activity, whatever, it kind of just feels like you're going through the motion simply because you're not connected to that person. You know? So it's like you'll always be searching because something is missing. You may not be able to put your finger on it, but something is missing in that relationship.
All right. I think our relationship has, you know, mental commitment and physical commitment. I think it's very possible to be physically committed and doing things that suggest in a relationship while being completely checked out of said relationship mentally. So I think the answer is in two parts. Yes, there are people who are in committed partnerships who not really in love. However, if you really look into their mental, their mind, you realize that they mentally checked out. They're not really committed, and it's very easy for the physical side to evaporate because of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, like, females for sure, they check out mentally first. Yeah. They check out mentally first. I've seen it, I've heard it,
You experience it?
No, that's not what I said. I said I've seen it.
I'm not sing that tune for you.
And I've heard it. Okay? Seen it and I've heard it. I have friends, I have, associates and neighbors and family, so I've seen it and I've heard it. But for sure, like, when you see that woman starts talking different, moving different, certain things that she used to do, she don't do before, it's like she just there now. Again, going through the motion, because that connection has now gone. Mentally she check out, and perhaps she just, whatever commitments or whatever you guys have stops her from leaving or whatever. But I definitely know women check out mentally first.
The question I have to ask back is, okay, at what point do you say someone is no longer committed in a relationship? Is it at the point of physical cheating? Is it at the point of no longer, keeping up with responsibilities in the home? What point would you say someone is no longer committed?
I still think committed. I still think committed. Still too broad. Yeah. I think committed to family is one, committed to you is the next one, sexually committed is the next one. I just feel like the word committed, is just a broad, covers a broad
I find
spectrum.
you moving like them people in the chat with the chambers and the hats now. You're applying that to this now.
I mean,
All on badness this morning. Now go with that.
I just find so. I don't know. I just find so.
Right.
No matter what.
Having responded to that question, that one question, I believe, yes, you can love multiple people. And if you go back to the first question I asked, is what type of love you're talking about? You understand? The love has a broad spectrum of feelings, emotions. You're talking physical, you're talking spiritual, mental. All these different spectrums of love can happen with people. You understand? Brothers love each other, mothers, fathers, daughters. You understand? You have platonic love, you have romantic love, you have all these things. You understand? So why would it be impossible for one human to love multiple people, even if you're talking about the coitus part or the romantic love? It could happen that you love multiple people. You understand? Is acting on it, and whether or not, as Ricky did said, is whether or not the person that you love or the persons that you love willing to partake in that type of love, where it's shared, where it's multiple. You understand? But it could happen. I'll also give you this one. I'll give you an example. The people who partake in polygamy, you understand, where it's part of their culture. Let me say one man to marry 2, 3, 4, 5 women. Are you saying that man does not love the wives? You understand? So again, it's also a cultural thing. With us here, it's something that is frowned upon. You understand? But culturally, it happens. It happens throughout the world. So that's what it is. But you can't love multiple people.
I get it. Imagine being born into that culture, boy. Wife A cooking, wife B rubbing your foot, wife C taking care of the kids, wife D gone to the grocery. Because all of them, there are situations where all of them live in the same house. Like all 4 wives and the champion of the home.
Of course, well.
It's 4 wives, Yeah, there are households like that.
These guys living life. But I mean, I don't think, women in Grenada have that
I think
that
they had that chest.
capacity,
Boy.
that
They not that
chest.
chest.
So,
Grenadian women, they not that chest.
it's a different place.
Grenadian women, they not that chest, boy. Yeah. Grenadian women, they ain't like, if they bad for the man, they ain't even want you breathe in the man direction. What? But your man and your man and your man and your man. Ooh. Someone says you guys don't have the finances to sustain multiple wives, though. Tell you that.
Hey, I taking that fair point over here. I don't know what Karim dealing with over there. Fair point over there. I already say I too lazy. I do have
Find that chain up.
the capacity to do that.
Shanti, what you saying? The caller have more than one woman and he love all of them. I didn't want to say it as my partner. I didn't want to say it, but I didn't want to say it. I'm a good partner, Terrence said sometimes men don't even check in. They're just there for a good time, not a long time.
I find the boss nodding his head real convincingly in the corner.
No. I am accepting the comments from my audience. My audience can see me. I am accepting the comments with a nod of the head.
All right.
Right? It's communication. Right? Right now I'm loving. Someone says right now they love him with their kidney because they have two. If one get crushed, still have the next one, right? Only a shred. That's not what happened in NYC, Nostrand Avenue to be exact. Oh, you know what happened there, boy?
Wait, what?
Story fun at that time. Story fun at that time.
Wow, that's crazy.
We just leave that right here. But I mean, polygamy used to be for kings and men of status. Imagine you asking for 4 wives with your 9 to 5. Boy, move. Yeah, boy, imagine your little 9 to 5 earning $1,500 a month and you want 4 women. Good luck.
I don't know.
Good luck.
It's actually, proven some men, they have a high salary. And then, depending on how they live their life, multiple women, etc., they'll actually have more money on a lower salary. Because when they have the high salary, they want to do all kind of things. They want to have X amount of women. When they, with the smaller salary, they just have one person. And they actually living better in their means like that.
Nah, man, bro, I know, man.
Yeah.
You know, they hear the salary they making, but yet still, they want to do the most, biting off more than they handcut you in terms of women. They just want to do the absolute most. 95.1, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
So to find no scattered showers.
Wonderful. Talk to me.
Now, first of all, let's start from the beginning, because it's a very good place to start.
All the time.
You have to define and get a definition for the word love.
What, Ollie?
Because love means different things to different people. You understand? The mistakes a lot of people make is getting emotions mixed up with love. So we take emotions for love. Because you could love somebody but not be in love with them.
Facts.
You understand? Because love is a holistic something. When you love, you're not really looking back for anything in return. Because love is a gift. So you give it freely. So you're not really looking for anything back in return. But then, if you make a commitment or get into a relationship, now you're going down a very thin line.
Right.
But if you look at love in its holistic self, you can love as much people as you want.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
I think, yeah, you can watch it as you want.
Okay.
Because I think we had that conversation a couple months back, a couple weeks back, or whatever. Because, like I said, I'm going to reiterate. That love you're giving belongs to you. And it's up to you to choose who and how many people you are giving that love to. Now, the problem comes when the acceptance part. Because some people you may giving that love to may not have that type of love before. And now they want to claim ownership. And there's where about the local Grenadian women that fall in that trap.
Mm-hmm.
Because you take them out to a nice dinner, you take them out shopping, you do things that love entails. And all of a sudden, they feel you in love with them. And that is my man. And it's my man, and it's my man.
But wait. I mean, we had to wrap up, but hold on. Oh, taking her out to a nice dinner, say that you know that is an action of love. What if it was you taking her out like for the very first time, you love her on the very first date?
Listen me, I could be walking down St. George's right now, and I see a nice woman. I mean, she may be my type. I may be attracted to her. And let's say, for instance, her slippers bust or her shoes heel break or whatever.
Okay.
I being the man that I am, excuse me, could I buy you a shoes? I may bring her to a store, buy her a brand new pair of shoes, make her choose a choice. Maybe in conversation, I may like the way she converse. So we may sparkle a friendship or something. I may take you out because now I'm getting to like your companionship.
Okay.
Yes, and so
I would you.
I may do things to show you that I appreciate you and your aura and things you bring across. But that doesn't mean that I'm in love with you. But to some of our local women, the minute time you spend more than $50 on them, you are seen in public. They feel some tingle. I don't know if it's a my bone, if it's a bee or whatever by them. They feel that is my man. So now the drama starts.
Because
that's the problem.
Hold on. I go defend the women a little bit, man. Oh gosh. I go defend the women a little bit. All it does do now is all it does take the little $50 that you're spending. Right? And you realize now, okay, you do a little something. She maybe have like a feeling, sting, whatever, and all it just quick to take it to the next level. And once you get to that next level now, with the feelings.
When you say take it to the next level, when you say take it to the next level, I mean, let's
quite this. All you're quick
both of us agree with it.
Listen something, brother. I know, man. All you plan to go on a date.
Why?
The slippers busting tongue. You say, all right, I'm using the money for the slipper. Instead, you buy the slipper. Girl feel nice, you feel good. All you go straight from tongue, straight home. And that is it. Story done. All you skip all the other process.
That is not always the case. That is those people trust you the most. even though pigs say first water
and then it happen today, you happen tomorrow, you happen the next day. So I mean, you is the man. You can't blame the women for that. All you giving the impression, all is the man.
But did we say to the woman, I love you?
You don't have to say that to be the man.
Okay, Karen. Hear what? I am going to go to the parking lot right now and take your vehicle and drive off with it.
You don't need the parking lot so later. always the one that giving the females the impression that always the man. And I don't talk. Them women ain't crazy to just, you do one little nice thing and that is it. Oh gosh, man, do. Oh gosh, don't do them that. Don't do them that. Anyway, guys, we gotta go. Last two comments, though, someone said love is a thing for the past. Women love and get turned on by the power of the dollar. Look me defending women and watch this.
It's real badness on the live today.
Mistake. Rondell, big up. Big up, my brother. Big up. Anyway, guys, we gotta go. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Jesus, guys, I tell you, boy.
Y'all have a great day.
Only have a good day. Only have a good day. Today is WCW, Women Crush Wednesday. So, I don't want to see no, plate of food and thing today.
We don't want to see no collages on WCW.
Post all your bait today. Know what I mean?
No collages, no food.
Post all your bait. Yeah. Post all your bait. All your later.